Third quarter set to go. Third quarter brought to you by the great folks over at KTBS Payroll, your integrated payroll solution. Make sure you investigate all they can provide for you. Go to ktbspayroll.com. And I got to give a huge thank you to my friends at Northwest Honda. Ty, how was that ride over in the brand new Honda Pilot?
Very smooth. I love the all-white look. Pretty fresh.
Luxury. And they treat
you deserve
like
it, man.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
They treat you like a king. Great sales staff. My man Billy Bobcat Collins running point, and then they got their delivery specialist Braden. What a man. Great crew. All they want to do is make you happy and get you in the right car. The score to start the third quarter, 7-4, Lakers in their road blacks. St. Paul's shot Luzon, bounds into Christian Knight. Nice save, he's got Aaron Leeds on the break. Leeds looks diagonal. Pass out of bounds, and now they had a guy in the crease. Unfortunate turn of events, and Shaq Stanwyck makes them pay. Makes the score 8-4, just 50 seconds in to the third quarter. And that's a play that the St. Paul's faithful are going to replay often. But you got to handle the adversity, and you got to move on. Hunter Moreland wins the faceoff, pushes it to Bruno. Bruno bobbles it around, flipped into the air, and oh, what a big hit! Mouthpieces flying, Bastille Day, flags everywhere.
The refs are calling anything and everything.
If this were NHL hockey, somebody would be fighting right now. And I'm glad it's not, because that's no way to solve your problems. Official timekeeper today, Derek Smalls, has his work cut out for him, no doubt.
He's a monster! He's a monster!
The Lakers back on the man up. Moyer to Stanwyck. Stanwyck carries, gets it to O'Connor. Pridemore down the wing to Heacock. O'Connor to Schul. A lot of ball movement right now. Full minute penalty. Sky whammy by Stanwyck. Diagonal pass knocked to the turf. Schul comes up with the loose ball. And now the St. Paul's defense a little distorted, but right back in. I tell you, the assistant coach, Brian Skakandi, does an amazing job with this defensive unit.
I believe that's pronounced Brendan.
I have a Philadelphia accent,
Yep.
Yes. I got the BR part. Throw me a freaking bone here. You gotta give me the facts, give me the info. Or I could have just responded to that with silence number 2. I won't tolerate your insolence. Oh, look at that. Wrap checks, the free hand on the back, no call. Henry Reel's gonna make him pay. Mikey Witt's got it with his feet moving. Drilled to the ground, draws another flag. And we gotta start talking about who's gonna be that Under Armour underclass player of the game right now.
Could be a whole unit. Bring the whole defense out there. I think they're all playing well. Stanwyck's did a good job. In particular, face-off guy Hunter Moreland and Brian Lichtenauer.
A great game, and I'll tell you, if you have not registered for that Under Armour underclass event, 10 regions of the country going at it. Go to UnderArmourLacrosse.com and register today. It is the premier recruiting opportunity. You play against the best players in your region. Do not waste your time on those massive wannabe recruiting camps. Just get to the Under Armour tryout. Plenty of kids who don't make the team end up with scholarship offers. A great check by Mac Pons on Casey Larkin. And now Ponzi's going to lead the break.
The Ponzi scheme.
Shot goal. Shaq Stanwyck. Sound the bell. School's in, sucker. 8:48 remaining third quarter. Brought to you by KTBS Payroll. Go to ktbspayroll.com to learn how you can incorporate all they have to offer your business with their payroll solutions.
Stanwyck, not known for his long-distance prowess, probably the best outside shooter of his brothers. Wells, Tad, and Steele are all pretty good players. But Shaq can definitely rip it from the outside.
And for all this time, I was under the impression that he was an only child. Great pickup by Moscow, and now more flags fly. And I'll tell you, with the number of flags we've seen today, it's got to be Bastille Day somewhere. The call is a cross-check at the 8:31 mark, and BL already ahead 9-4. I tell you, a day like this, bowl of crab soup and a crab cake at Michael's Cafe.
That sounds awfully tempting, Booker.
And a lot of eye candy.
Got some friends in town, may have to have a cup of crab soup. Maybe an adult beverage.
Stanwyck comes around the left side, back to Heacock. Up to Pridemore. O'Connor down the wing. Shul shot. Barreto gets a piece.
Peacock yet to get on the board, has one assist, but does not have a goal.
So 1 minute. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
7:59 remaining third quarter. 9-4. Lakers ahead. And on the man up for another 27 seconds. Pridemore skywavy back to O'Connor. Stanwyck behind. And now it's Heacock to Pridemore. Stanwyck lob pass up to Pridemore. Just as the penalty expires, and another foul. And that's one, foul or not, he has to call it because he called the other. It's one of those where you have to be consistent. And you talked about the refs are calling everything. They're calling everything.
Well, they want to protect the kids, and you can't blame them there. Obviously, the BL faithful aren't going to be happy with that. Thought that it was clean, as did Keegan O'Connor. It was probably a good call.
Right. And it's consistent with how they've been calling it today. And the players do have to adjust to the level of the officiating.
And I'm sure the coach would come over and say, play smart. If you get a flag, not a huge deal.
This is Mikey Wynn up top, McGovern diagonal. Paskin, what a play by Carter Flake, finishing it, but a nifty little to start sucking up how important the number 13 is. It's a big tradition at Colgate. The number 13, they really love to ring true the importance of that number.
It's not easy to finish a quick stick like that in the air, but Flake made it pretty easy. Make it look pretty easy. And I'm just guessing. I didn't play attack, but...
And credit Liam Anderson with the great pass, because that was right on the money.
A pretty feed.
Real inside to McGovern, backed up by Wing. Mikey Wing to Flay. Up top shot, save Knight. Mitch Gordon offering Pons, struggles with it momentarily. Gordon all over him like a spider monkey there on the wing. Knight's got to come to the rescue. 6:25 remaining third quarter, brought to you by KTBS Payroll, and we got a lot of action. And now with the 30-second call. The clear attempt by BL was solid. A lot of ball movement, but credit the hustle and the ride of the Crusaders midfielders in attack. Both teams even now. McGovern checked as he released it. Made it look like it was a little bit of a crusty shot, but credit the nice trail check. Here is Liam Anderson. Flips to Flay. Flay driving lefty on Ponzi. Shot. Oh, he sticks the corner. Carter Flay logs on to www. I'm in a big rivalry game. I'm going to sting the corner and make it 9-6. Sound the bell. Ding dong, ding dong. Crazy. When was the last time you saw somebody that Mac Pons was guarding score like that?
That's a hell of a question. I don't know if I've seen it this year.
And I know, as the play-by-play guy, I'm not supposed to stump the analyst.
You got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
And that is all just in tribute to Mac Pons, because I've never seen that happen. It's like scoring on Václav Tretiak. Keep the puck.
No, that's a clean hit.
Nice play on by D'Amelio to save possession.
He knew exactly where it was. He wasn't throwing to anybody in particular. Cut the ball, went White's way. They have a ball. They have the opportunity to keep their run going. They've scored 2 straight.
D'Amelio,
baby steps, baby.
D'Amelio, exactly right. Taking baby steps right there. Fresh little run there. And they give it to Liam Anderson with possession. Feed inside. It's not going to make it to midfield. St. Paul's will retain possession. An offsides call and the jostling. Keegan O'Connor comes up when they get to the Stanway.
And that's a very quick restart there. You can see how much of an impact that makes on the game, that quick restart, one of those new rules. Hate to reiterate that point a lot of times, but I got to. That BTB attempt goes wide.
And the error there was really, you could see the ball wasn't going to make it to midfield. The attackman and defender hustled up, and just the defender stepped over. Keegan O'Connor behind the cage, 4:18 remaining third quarter. And now they got Stanwick, hands free inside, easy goal for Colin Chell. A defensive mismatch, and credit the boys Latin offense for great ball movement, great player movement.
And that's the way to silence the St. Paul's crowd. These two crowds really get into it, a game within a game. That was where I was. I was on the field, this BL St. Paul's rivalry. I was in the stands leading the drum and cheers. Almost missed it a little bit. I'll tell you one thing. 1.7 million views so far this year. This will get us to 2 million. What a game. 10-6, not a one-goal game, which you usually see from, Rivalry, but it's a fun one.
A lot of time left, and D'Amelio's heating up at the face-off dot.
And that's the key. There is plenty of time left, over 15 minutes. Could go into OT, you never know. But St. Paul's, they can score. Interesting to see Mikey Wynn almost out of the game, not making anything happen at his attack spot. Flake carrying a little bit more, relying more on the midfield. And then for BL, Heacock.
Real nice defense by Aaron Leeds. And Gasaldi carries it. Got a diagonal pass open. And AJ Barretto's not afraid to go in there and mix it up. Crease violation against the Lakers gives possession to the Crusaders. 3:25 left third quarter, brought to you by KTBS Payroll. And a huge thank you to FCA Lacrosse Fellowship of Christian Athletes Lacrosse. Go to FCALax.com and learn how you can get involved.
Look at Mikey. Look at Mikey.
Mikey went open on the back pipe, wants it. Flake, nifty little dot shot just high.
And to add on to my last point, the crowd was calling for the other attackman, to give the ball to Mikey Wynn. Got to put the ball in his stick, 'cause, you know how many goals he has this year. He's going to score majority of the time. He has the ball in his stick. Guarded there by Leeds.
Well, now Lakers going zone. Here's Flake up top. See which section of the zone they want to try and flood. A lot of flips. Here's Wynn, right wing.
Wynn is definitely a zone buster. That Glenelg transfer committed to Cornell.
Inside feed to Wynn. McGovern goes behind the back. Only option he had. Out of bounds, and Mac Pons with the backup.
And you talk about the behind-the-back shot. You only want to use it in opportune times. Sometimes you can do it to increase your angle. Your coaches aren't going to yell at you.
Increases angle, and there was a ton of stick traffic if he just tried to shoot normal. Inside 2 minutes remaining here. Lakers possession, they lead 10-6 third quarter. Thank you for making CUDA.com the #1 high school game of the week site. Miguel Lynch take it for a stroll behind the cage, inverting Alex McGovern. Gets a step, Lynch shot, goal. No slide help there, and Lynch, the beneficiary. .1:15 remaining third quarter, now 11-6 Lakers. Greg Luzon comes in and scoops it. St. Paul's back on the offense as the clock winks down to the 1 minute mark remaining here third quarter. Luzon comes around. I like the low-to-low shot wraparound attempt. Pass intended there for Andrew Nelson, one of the captains here at St. Paul's, but just too hot to handle, and the Lakers back on up. Inside feed from Stanwyck to Heacock, crease violation. St. Paul still has 24 seconds with which to work. Michael Mayer doing the right thing, trying to get a head start right there on the quick restart, but referee Andre DuPont pushes him back. And now Mayer comes up with a loose change on the ground ball. Here he comes, 11 seconds in the quarter. Moves on, inside pass handled. Now it's Mikey Wynn, shot just over the cage. Nice shot attempt by Mikey Wynn. 0.4 seconds left. And Ty, we got to start talking about who's going to be that Under Armour underclass elite star of the game. Get to UnderArmourLacrosse.com. 10 regions of the country trying out. Ty, that tryout is the place to get recruited this summer.
Yes, if you don't make that team, don't hang your head. You had a huge opportunity with those tryouts to get seen and play against the very best competition. If you're not committed, or if you're committed, got to get out there and play.
And it's also the luxury of every coach that registers gets a thick book, a page on each applicant who it has all of their information, SAT scores, grade point average, accolades and honors, contact information, email addresses. It is a very well-run event, UnderArmourLacrosse.com, and register today. We'll be back with the fourth quarter.
McDonald's.